Welcome back to another episode from New Horizon. Today, we're diving into the world of armored warfare, a world where steel beasts roam the battlefield, where power and strategy collide in a lethal dance, a world where the roar of engines and the thunder of cannons echo across the plains and hills. If you're a military enthusiast or a history buff, this is the place to be. Strap in as we delve into the story of one of the most formidable machines on the battlefield, the M1 Abrams tank. Since the dawn of time, the story of warfare has been one of innovation and adaptation. We've come a long way from the muddy trenches of yesteryear. Imagine, if you will, the battlefields of the early 20th century. Picture the factions hunkered down in their trenches, surrounded by a network of barbed wire and a relentless hail of enemy fire. The cost of breaking through these defenses was unthinkably high. The toll in human lives was staggering. Amidst this chaos, a new player entered the stage. A mechanized titan that could plow through enemy lines with relative impunity. The birth of the tank had begun. However, this game-changer soon became commonplace as the Axis powers developed their own armored behemoths. The battlefield was now a chessboard, and the tanks were kings. The focus shifted from breaking through enemy lines to outmaneuvering and outgunning the enemy tanks. Fast forward to the 1970s, a new era was dawning in the United States. Driven by the horrors of the Vietnam War and the shifting landscape of global conflicts, a push for modernization swept through the military. The aim was simple: to reduce casualties and efficiently conclude conflicts. The solution? A new breed of tank, one that was powerful, cost-effective, and easy to maintain. A tank that could stand its ground in the vast terrains of Europe, the Soviet Union, or the Middle East. Drawing on the lessons from past failures and rethinking their armored warfare strategy, American engineers set out to bring this vision to life. Despite initial hiccups in design and delays in production, the final product was nothing short of a marvel. When the M1 Abrams finally roared to life on the Iraqi battlefield in 1991, the world saw what true power looked like. So what makes the M1 Abrams the juggernaut that it is? At its heart is a gas turbine engine that boasts an impressive 1,500 horsepower, granting the tank unparalleled speed and agility. However, this speed comes at a cost: a high fuel consumption requiring large fuel tanks. This, along with the tank's hefty weight, gives the Abrams a unique set of strengths and weaknesses when traversing different terrains. But it's not just the speed that makes the M1 Abrams a force to be reckoned with, it's the firepower. The tank boasts an array of lethal ammunition, capable of penetrating the thickest armor and demolishing the sturdiest bunkers. The most infamous of these are the sabot rounds, with their depleted uranium cores, which can penetrate armor like a hot knife through butter. This is the M1 Abrams, a symbol of America's military prowess, and a testament to the relentless march of technological progress. As the sabot round takes flight, it's the gas that propels the dart-laden projectile into the gun barrel. The outer shell of the sabot round sheds off almost immediately after the round exits the barrel, thanks to a thin plastic layer that connects it to the dart. The dart then makes its high-velocity journey, zeroing in on the smallest of points on the target, giving it a formidable punch. Upon penetrating the tank's compartment, the dart splits into fragments, wreaking utter chaos on everything within. Now, the high-explosive anti-tank heat rounds, they tell a different tale. Instead of kinetic penetration, these rounds penetrate the enemy's armor with an explosive charge. The round is equipped with a sensor at the front, and when it makes contact with the target, well, you can picture the rest. The M1 Abrams doesn't stop there, also armed with 3 machine guns to handle enemy foot soldiers. But the true gem of this beast lies in its advanced fire control system. Envision a constant stream of sensors monitoring every angle of the tank, even the movement of the gun barrel, with a computer adjusting the main gun to keep it locked on target. This allows the M1 to effortlessly take down any target within range, even when it's moving at breakneck speed. The M1 Abrams is a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield, inspiring both fear and awe with its tenacity. This can be attributed to the tank's formidable armor, the final reason no military would want to face off against the US supertank M1. The armor consists of a robust sheet of steel nestled between 2 thinner protective layers. The heart. This armor is a variant of the British-designed Chobham armor, composed mainly of metal plates and ceramic blocks. While heat and sabot rounds might breach the outer layer of armor, they won't fully penetrate the steel wall to enter the crew compartment. The ceramic blocks absorb of the heat and impact, minimizing destruction to a bare minimum. Any remaining hot gases or fragments are confined within sealed pouches inside the armor. Yet the Iraq War in 2003 posed a significant challenge for U.S. armored forces. The rate of M1 Abrams tanks, including M1A1, M1A2, and M1A2 SEP, being destroyed or disabled post-Operation Iraqi Freedom was higher than when facing Saddam Hussein's National Army. This pushed the U.S. military to rapidly equip M1 Abrams tanks with the Tank Urban Survival Kit, TUSK, to enhance armor, firepower, and situational awareness in urban environments. Introduced in 2006 and fully integrated by 2008, TUSK was designed to bolster protection in vulnerable areas such as the sides and the turret, particularly against RPGs and similar anti-tank weaponry. It's all in a bid to maximize defense against two machine gunners. In the face of urban warfare, the tank commanders rely on a kit equipped with a 360-degree surveillance camera system. This kit not only boosts their situational awareness, but also their decision-making abilities. However, it's key to remember that this kit substantially increases the weight of the M1 tanks by 2 tons. A case in point is the M1A2 tank with TUSK, weighing 64 tons, a whole ton heavier than a standard M1A2 SEP, which has a weight of 63 tons. Yet this kit is ingeniously designed to allow on-site repairs or replacements of damaged components, offsetting this added weight. Is the M1 Abrams truly an invincible beast on the battlefield, or is it merely a hollow vessel with loud claims? To answer this, we transport ourselves back to the early 1990s and retrace the initial combat trials of the American M1 tank during the First Gulf War, a war between Iraq and a coalition of nearly 38 countries, spearheaded by the United States. This war saw the Abrams tanks and Bradley infantry fighting vehicles, under air cover, achieve victory on land. In a mere 100 hours, the coalition forces had succeeded in pushing the Iraqi military out of Kuwait. It's fascinating to observe that it took 43 days of extensive airstrikes to annihilate 50% of Iraq's tank forces, whereas the American armored units took a little over 4 days to wipe out another 25%. A total of 1,848 M1A1 Abrams tanks were deployed. The results spoke for themselves, showcasing their dominance over Iraq's older tanks, the T-55 and T-62, and even the imported T-72M tanks from the Soviet Union and Poland. Much of Iraq's tanks were downgraded versions, particularly regarding night vision systems and modern laser rangefinders. This left them with no choice but to equip their tanks with outdated night vision systems and searchlights, which significantly reduced their effective firing ranges. Conversely, the M1A1 had the prowess to accurately engage targets at considerable ranges both during the day and night. This gave the American tanks a crucial advantage in tank warfare. Nevertheless, the debate on the strength of the M1 Abrams still continues. Videos from the outskirts of Mosul in Iraq showcased even older generation anti-tank rockets turning the heavy American tank into a fireball. By March 2006, over 100 M1 tanks were completely destroyed, and over 530 others severely damaged and sent back to U.S. plants for repair. In the following years, despite the decrease in the level of combat, this formidable tank continued to be destroyed. The advent of advanced anti-tank weapons posed a new threat, making the future of the M1 Abrams increasingly uncertain.